everyone, you're watching PCMA TV produced by CNTV. I'm Monty Francis. Thanks for joining us. PCMA is all about innovation and disruption in the industry, and you'll see that mindset in every corner here at Convening Leaders. Business event strategists know it's all about how attendees experience your event. PCMA's new room sets are a great example of thinking outside of the box to enhance the experience.
You'll see a tremendous amount of seating, comfortable seating, because we know that people want to be comfortable, and if you're not comfortable, then you're not even thinking about what the speaker's saying. So we want people to be comfortable. We also feel like it's important that the chairs move, and there's something to be said for being able to turn to your neighbor and adjust yourself. And so the fact that they actually turn, while logistically it can be a little bit challenging, it's also of great benefit, we think, for the attendee. We have changed a couple of rooms to include some soft seating in the front. So we've re-engineered that concept because usually most people are hanging to the back and they don't want to go to the front, but we're hoping that because the soft seating is available up front and they're going to want to be comfortable and have a place to put their stuff, that they're going to be drawn to the front and be able to sit in the comfortable spots.
Another innovative strategy is the media studio. Instead of keeping the media behind the scenes, PCMA is bringing them out into the pre-function area to interact with attendees. There's also a focus on video production within the media studio and how to utilize video year-round to promote your brand and your story.
I think it's a really great tool because it helps people to connect in a different way. We have so much information coming at us right now due to social media that this is just another way, and it's both visual and you know, it's all the things together. So it's a little bit more human way to connect over than like a tweet.
Artificial intelligence can enhance the meeting experience for attendees. Chief Event Strategy Officer of the American Society of Hematology, Bill Reed, says he has proof, having used Amazon's Alexa at the last annual meeting. Stationed throughout the exhibit hall, Alexa answered questions from a specially designed database for ASH attendees.
New insight about our attendees and what their behaviors are, but again, also just making a meeting easier to navigate, and we want them focused on consuming our awesome content.
Alexa also solicited feedback, which Reed says provided better data than in the past.
This was very interesting because this is a great example of AI and how to use it, and I'm going to look at using it in my meetings because it certainly aligns with what our members and attendees do in their world.
Hi everybody, I'm Carrie Farinack with CNTV. This is PCMA TV. I'm joined now by Philip Jones, who is the 2017 chair of the PCMA Foundation. Philip, there's a reason we're in front of the Eiffel Tower, right? Tell us about it.
You know, our big push this year is a ride with the foundation, and we did it last year where we raffled off a Harley Davidson and a trip to Milwaukee. So we raised the bar this year, and we included a trip to Paris, 2 business class tickets on American Airlines, 5 nights in the Renaissance Paris Trocadero, and a VIP finish line experience for the Tour de France, and a nice $10,000, $12,000 carbon race bike that goes along with it. So it's a wonderful package worth about $25,000. Tickets are $100, and we still have a few left. So please come down to the Engagement Center and buy one.
And it supports an amazing cause. Let's talk a little bit about the programs that the foundation supports.
Well, you know, we raised about $1.9 million this past year, which is a record, and I'm very proud of that. And we gave out over $500,000 in scholarships and grants, including 104 students from around the globe who are attending their very first Convening Leaders on scholarships provided by the foundation. So we support very important research, but also scholarships to bring young professionals into our industry and educate them about the opportunities and certainly give them the opportunity to lead into the future.
And that's really what it's all about, right? Looking ahead to the next generation. That's why this is so key.
Indeed, and you know, we are so blessed to have so many talented young people in our industry, but they don't always have the wherewithal or the means to attend an event like Convening Leaders. So doing something to allow them to do that is part of our mission, and we're thrilled to see the response. It's just been amazing.
All right, come on back down right here to the Engagement Studio. We're on level 2. Get your ticket.
Get your swag.
Get your swag.
Sign up for the fun run tomorrow morning. You know, it's going to be chilly, but it'll be fun. So.
Fantastic. All right, Phil, thanks so much for being with us.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate it. I'm Carrie Farinack with CNTV.
There are plenty of new business models disrupting our industry, from Airbnb to Uber and more. And that's why PCMA created the Evolving Business Models area at Convening Leaders. Here, attendees hear other event professionals talking about how they are integrating ideas or solving challenges in these changing times, like this session about preparing for new global data protection requirements in the European Union.
The session, Evolving Business Model, was amazing. One of the best sessions that I participated in. I wasn't aware of the GDPR information, which should be shared amongst many event planners and hoteliers across the globe. And so I'm looking forward to taking this back to my organization and share this information.
I think evolving business is something to always stay ahead of. We always try to stay ahead of the trends, of course, to give I'm a supplier, so we always try to give our attendees that are coming to our country the newest and best business models. So I think just learning about evolving business is a very important aspect.
Conversation needs to continue, obviously. It definitely impacts every industry as far as I'm concerned. Ours is an industry filled with women, and women who have worked very hard to get to the positions that they're in, and I expect there probably have been sexual harassment cases that have never been filed or claimed throughout the years. So the conversation needs to continue along all industries.
I think every woman has probably dealt with it at some level. And I think, yes, the conversation of it actually being discussed and hopefully something will change is important.
Definitely there should be a conversation had, and it should be an open conversation where all parties who are conversating feel comfortable with saying what they need to say, and people understand that, and then individuals should respect boundaries, whatever those are.
I have a daughter, and I think it's all about equality. Everybody needs to have that opportunity, be seen for who they are, and be able to be promoted and advanced based on their effort. And at the end of the day, it's the golden rule, respect.
Technology with a purpose will create a lasting impression on attendees at your event. That was the message from Barco's Mark Coxon and this 360-degree learning environment in the Future of Face-to-Face area. Coxon says to seek out technology that will engage the senses and create immersive environments. For example, projection mapping.
You're using projected light in order to actually transform physical objects. So instead of just pushing stuff up on a rectangular screen, if I had this center stage here that I was talking on a little earlier, and there was furniture there and I was able to make that a living room, and then for the next session that looks like, bits and bytes from a computer if they're talking about the way that you use data.
Coxon acknowledges this will add cost, but says big picture, it's an investment well made.
What's it worth if your customers come to the event and remember you versus they remember your competitors? And that's the dollar amount that they have to be thinking about, not what it costs to put up a projector in a space.
Hi everybody, I'm Carrie Farinack with CNTV. I'm joined now by David Peckinpah, who is the chair for the PCMA Foundation for the upcoming year. So, David, here we are in the Engagement Center. Tell me what's going on here.
Well, this is the sort of the heartbeat of the foundation right now at Convening Leaders. This is a great sign, because it really talks about all the individuals and organizations that are supporting the foundation through their hard-earned money. We had a record year, which I'm sure you heard from Philip, over $1.9 million raised, so incredible. But I think the story is, what impact does that have on the individuals, the scholarships, the grants, the research that we're able to fund through the incredible efforts of the foundation.
And let's talk a little bit about why this is so important. Why should people be donating?
So, a perfect example, I think there are about 104 international scholarship recipients that are attending Convening Leaders here in Nashville. That's a record by far. And every one of those individuals would tell you that there's no way that they could have gotten approval or been able to attend Convening Leaders without that support. And think about the impact it's going to have on their careers, on their education, their professional development. It is truly unique, and that's the power of giving to the foundation.
So this has been quite a successful year. How are you going to top this in 2018? What's on the horizon?
Yeah, so Philip would say I've got big shoes to fill, and I do, but we're pretty competitive. So we've got some, I think, really exciting things ahead. One is we need to continue to amplify the voice of the individual story. Those 104 individuals, let's get them to tell the story and what impact it's had on their life. We need to do more of that. We need to get more creative and more unique in our fundraising. So we're going to do a design lab in a few weeks look at all our events. Nothing's broken, everything's working great. But the challenge is always how do you improve and how do you continue to raise that bar? That's what we're focused on. And we've got a great staff, we've got a great team, great board of trustees, so we're in a really good place. And you know, unless I screw it up, it's going to be another really successful year.
I doubt that will happen, so we all appreciate all of the efforts of the foundation, so thank you for all you do.
Thank you very much, appreciate it.
So for Dave and Peckinpah, I'm Carrie Farinack. Thanks for being with us.
I'm Monty Francis for CNTV. Thanks for watching PCMA TV. Now let's hear a bit from our PCMA sponsors.
Hi, I'm Dave Sklanders from Meetings and Conventions Calgary. Canada is a very well-known destination for being safe and welcoming to all visitors. And in Calgary, we believe we're the ultimate host city. Calgary's hosted Winter Olympic Games, G8 conferences, and Rotary International conferences. So we understand the importance of getting the right fit for your delegates. Calgary is a boutique city with a big city energy. And your delegates will not get lost, but recognized and celebrated. I would invite all PCMA planners to join us and see how Calgary fits.
What are you going to do after you party with a purpose and gotten down in the Music City? You're going to come over to GES.com where you're going to learn more about the things we've talked about here at PCMA Convening Leaders. Things like using research and ethnography to learn about more about your attendees, your exhibitors, and your sponsors. Sponsorship trends and pricing trends so you can earn more for your organization. And new engagement technologies to wow them and gain valuable data that you can use to advance your organization and leverage the content throughout the year. Visit us at GES.com to learn more and sign up to get weekly updates on our blog.